It's just Rhonda. Welcome to my channel.
What's up, y'all? It's me, Rhonda.
What's up, y'all? It's just Rhonda, and I'm back to talk about.
What's up, y'all? It's just Rhonda. Welcome to my channel. It's Thursday. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Anticipating the weekend. This is one more day to the weekend. Yeah, so y'all like the video, subscribe to my channel. We're going to get into the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We're at season 14 and it is episode 3. Now, Kathy was over here planning a weekend getaway for the ladies, and she was hand delivering the invitations. She's driving around her Rolls Royce, her and her little assistant, handing out luggage with little gifts that you would take to a beach getaway weekend. She goes to Boz's house first. Boz opens the door, looking like a goddess as per usual. And Kathy comes in there with her little invitation. Boz opened that suitcase. It was towels and things. It was real cute or whatever. And Boz said, I'm okay with everything except the self-tanner. I won't be needing any of that. And I think, that's interesting. I guess, it didn't cross her mind. She didn't do it. Maybe the lady didn't know who Boz was. And I guess Kathy didn't it is what it is. The gift packet is what it is. And if there's things in there you don't need, just hand what is it, self-tanner over to some of the ladies that might need that, Boz. I mean, I feel it, but girl, please, you know, let's put it into perspective. We know Kathy went over there. She ordered those. She ordered about 6 of them. She went online. She actually didn't. Her assistant went online, clicked on all the things, and asked for however many they needed. So, you know, it wasn't an oversight. Now that I think about it, that's probably what happened. Garcelle's son is over here modeling. They're down to the photo shoot studio getting his photo shoot situation together. I feel like she said he got a contract with one of the bigger agencies. So, yeah, he was over there looking like how models look. She said he's the shy one out of the 3. And I feel like shy people sometimes do find themselves like modeling or acting or doing things that they can get outside themselves and become a different character. So he was a character. It was cute or whatever. Kathy popped up over there with her gift suitcase. I feel like this scene had more to do with Garcelle letting us know her son was over here being a model, up his follows and things. See, Garcelle is over here still hustling. You can meet me down to the photo shoot studio. We can film over there. You can see my boy do his thing. Not mad at it. It was cute. Then she popped over to Kyle's house. Kyle is decorating, she's trying to change the house around. She's changing things. She's been in that house. This is their family home, she called it. And Mauricio over there with the new apartment and new furniture and things. Mauricio came over there and she's showing him all the changes she made. And he's like, oh, yeah, that's nice. That's great. I like it. I like it. I like the wallpaper. The bathroom looks very nice. She in her feelings because she's calling him happy go lucky. Well, yeah, he's happy go lucky, girl. You should be. Kyle, you came over here with that girl last season, parading her around. I don't feel like it was real. I don't know whether you're feeling curious or what you're feeling like, but you wasn't feeling like no 28-year-old girl coming up and through. Really. I just don't believe that. And you sashayed her around, and now you want Mauricio to care about the wallpaper and things. He don't. Him and PK is over there living it up. Single man style. I feel like way back in the beginning, like in the first couple of seasons, there was a point where Kyle and Mauricio went on vacation. And she's like, Portia's getting older, and I was thinking maybe we could have another baby. And Mauricio was like, these girls finna be grown, and I'm finna be out here in these streets, not finna stick around for some more kids. Portia don't even look like little Portia no more. I have to go back and get a good look at her because she just look like the rest of the girls. She grown. Hell, she got to be the same great age as what's the name? Giselle's kids. Oh, the kids are growing up. She's sitting around asking this man if I heard you only have few towels. Do you need me to go buy you some towels? He's like, no, I got enough towels. It's just him, Kyle. He says he's got 8 towels and that's enough because he has a washing machine to wash his towels with. And Kyle, Mauricio does not want you to come over to the crib and decorate and make it look all like a woman lives there. And then he brings his, slide over there and it looks too much like a woman lives there. I wouldn't even stay in that house. Them girls are gone and they're definitely not broke. They over there working at the agency with their daddy. And between Mauricio and Kyle, I'm sure that they can make sure Miss Portia is quite comfortable over there at her mama's house with much smaller space. I wouldn't want to keep it. I would get a smaller space so I don't feel lost. I feel like when you live in a huge place like that by yourself, it feels lonely. Nobody running around just the hallways, just saying nothing, whispering, you and your dogs. Mm-mm. I would go get me a little beach front situation. It's not like you can afford it, and I would have one of my daughters help me find something. Help me find something cute. That's what you need to be doing. Yes, it's over. The chips are down. Y'all know nothing about Johnny Mathis and Denise Williams. Yes, it's over. I don't sing. So the ladies are getting packed, for their little girls' getaway weekend. And Dorit is over here having a conversation with Erica Jane about Kyle and about how, their friendship. What is Kyle talking about? I just, at Bravo, it wasn't even that big a deal. It was a joke. And Erica Jane is like, I can see like how it might have hurt her feelings, but I don't see how, she thinks you tried to hurt her feelings. So for me, yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal. We know it wasn't that big of a deal. They was over there laughing and kikiing. I hate it when they come with these reasons that are very stupid and we looking at them like, oh, what happened? She didn't say thank you. Remember, what's her name? Lisa Rinna. Lisa Rinna was over here mad at Garcelle talking about you didn't call him the next day and tell him thank you for the pasta. Get your ass out of here. Huh, done and done. Anyway, they have this little montage of, all the times that Dorit and Kyle has fallen out. And I said earlier, like, I feel like they've been fighting. I don't know why. For some reason, Dorit feels, okay, maybe she feels differently this time. Maybe she feels like every time I get in a riff with Kyle, she turn it into a thing where she just don't talk to you no more. And so forget her. That's what you should be with it. Because if you're mad about BravoCon, honey, that's enough for you to be mad for a few days, not cut people off. But that being said, Kyle be cutting her sisters off. These sisters be over here cutting each other off. So her cutting you off is how they was raised over there. They'd be the cutoff family. Ask them when is the last time they talked to Kim. Because the streets were saying Kim was back on the wagon, off the wagon. She was fell off the wagon, child, and the people said she was over here maybe in rehab or something. And so do they talk to her? They don't talk. Heck, shit. Kyle and Kathy hadn't talked in years because of the whole situation with how Mauricio left their, you know, Dorit, you're just a friend. You're super disposable. Them sisters don't even talk to each other. That's why Garcelle was like, y'all, just let that thing be over there. Don't get in the middle of all that. And Dorit job was on the chopping block. That's what everybody said because she wasn't bringing nothing. And then KP and PK. Remember KP? We don't like him either. PK was over there, couldn't afford Dorit the way he did when he first wooed her in with his money. So now he can't afford the fashions and things. He can't afford to be financing her business ventures. Fashion isn't a business, and it's a business that I love, but it's got to be about passion because it's not the best investment, especially now with this, popcorn. What do they call it? Instant fashion and stuff. You can just Amazon it to your house in a day. So yeah, PK can't finance all of that. So the people said, in order to keep your job, what do you got to do? You got to come for Kyle. You got to show what's really going on over there with you and PK, and then you could keep your job. And so, hell, if Kyle thinks of you as a disposable friend, then you should probably just let it be that and go on and get your check. You're going to need it because you're over here separated from your husband. And who was in charge of the money? He was. If y'all terms and conditions people haven't learned anything over the last few weeks is make sure you got something to do and know what's going on. Like, Doree, do you know where the mortgage company is or what day the mortgage is? Because I don't know if PK answering the phone over there. So you better get some information, child. It's a getaway day, and the ladies meet up at Kathy's house, and she's having a little champagne at the door type of situation. Kathy is the best weekend girl. I'm just saying, she's the best weekend girl to go hang out with. I don't know what y'all talking about. She got the champagne situation set up at the house. You got some crumpets and fruit and things over there. Get a few snacks because we have a long drive, in the Sprinter. So the ladies get in the Sprinter, and what do you do when you get in the Sprinter? You got to play a few games, road trip games. Well, first game, who did Garcelle date from Hollywood? Garcelle said Will Smith, Eddie Murphy, Sean Penn. They said, skirt, Sean Penn. Yes, just because she don't tell you all her business, Sean Penn. I bet there's more. She named up too much, then they're gonna be trying to call her a hoe. But I ain't. I'm not sure, Miss Erica Jane, why you think Sean Penn was such a surprise. I feel like all of them back there, it's Hollywood. These girls were in it too. The Garcelles, the Halle Berrys. Who else? The Robin Givenses. They was over there doing it and dipping it. And why do you think Eddie Murphy has what, three wives and I don't know, 10, 11 children? Will Smith, well, that's Jada's thing, and they bad marriage for life. So that wasn't supposed to be her partner, significant other. And Sean Penn, why would she want to marry him? For what? But Madonna's ex-man? What was Sean Penn giving? Anyway, then of course you've got to play a dick game. What kind of dick have you had? A crooked dick, an old dick, a little dick? Okay, y'all. Everybody in there should have at least had a couple of varieties of dick. Everybody damn near 70. Not 70. I'm just saying, y'all are old enough. The lady just names a variety of dicks for you. They arrive at the vacation location resort. There's a little Top Gun house sitting there on the corner. California and Florida are very similar. I feel like I could go find something like this around here. You know what I'm saying? Some little nostalgia thing. You just never know what you're gonna find in the yellow pages or wherever you're looking on the Google. Anyway, there's a little house with a fake Tom Cruise over there. They stand around and they take pictures with the fake Tom Cruise, and then they go into the resort where everybody has a room because they're not in somebody's house, they're in a resort, so they have their own everything. So there's no fighting happening. I don't think I remember these particular ladies ever fighting over a room. I feel like they have accommodations made very clearly. If they can't all fit in one house, then they just get two and split that thing up. Like, these ladies don't mess around when it comes to sharing rooms and bunk beds and things. That's so it's a weekend trip. We got to get straight to it. We're going to go in here. We're going to change clothes into our beach garb, what we decided we're going to wear. And so they sprint her over to the beach where Kathy has an amazing setup. She's got this beautiful dining area under a canopy and a beautiful floral table setting. It was, it was very nice, sitting on the beach with the little breeze going by. And then she had a lounge chair section under umbrellas, in case the ladies want to break up and do different things after. We're not just going to sit at the dinner table after lunch. And then if, you want to go sit in like the little other living space with a sofa and a love seat. It was just very much like wherever we at, we're gonna be chill, and there's gonna be a beautiful opportunity for us to take pictures, to show off how we do it. Of course, there's a private chef. That's, pretty much an understanding. So Dorit is sitting there with her eyes poked out, having a serious conversation with Erica Jane and Boz. And she's all worked up because I left my children and with that my mother's not there, and I have never done this. And I'm like, I don't believe that. First of all, you said PK is never there. Erica Jane is like, why ain't they with their father? And she's like, well, because they don't know that we're separated. So they can't go over to his apartment. And I'm like, this is why maybe you need to start letting them in on what's going on. But I really don't feel like PK was gonna be babysitting. No way. Them kids are a little bit older. Like they're not babies. You know what I'm saying? Where they can FaceTime their mama, and I bet you they both got a phone. And that nanny lives there. So I don't know that she lives there, but they got a nanny that she could probably pay her, probably a couple nannies and housekeepers and things that they to keep an eye on the children while she's gone for the weekend. Now you cannot tell me this is her first time doing this. She said PK be staying over at hotels and things for long periods of time. Okay, I feel like PK is kind of like a Michael Darby kind of dad, where he get 10 days if he want to, but probably not going to use all 10 of them. I think she's less shook about them kids and more shook about PK is not communicating with her what he is over here doing. And he didn't went and got an apartment without saying anything. And when she's texting him, he answered her. He didn't answer that. But last time she talked to him, he said had cut off the communication. PK was like, "We're not talking 5 times a day," and by that I mean not every day or every other day or at all, unless I feel like it. Seems like her and Kyle are kind of in the same kind of boat, except for Mauricio is like come by the house and be like, "Hey, what's up?" They've been in Mauricio's DMs for a very long time. I don't know like why this is just now an issue, but anyway. Dorita's down at the end of the table confiding in Boz because Boz don't have no issues with her. She's brand new. So she's telling her, you know, about the whole this nigga moved out and didn't tell me, didn't say nothing. And Boz is like, really? What? She just like taking it all in. Cause I just met this person that I know nothing about. And I'm gonna tell them, you know, I'm gonna bend her ear. Meanwhile, the ladies at the other end of the table, because Garcelle's like, are we not included in this conversation? Erica Jane in the middle. She's like, well, I think she's, you know, not really ready to discuss it out loud. Garcelle, you don't even like her. So what difference do it make what she's saying at the end of the table? When I don't like somebody, talk over there about your life, child. There's a couple of divorcees over there at the other end of the table, and they're all talking about their experiences as divorcees. Erica Jane and Sutton talk about how things shift. Sutton said her and her ex-husband was over there being very mean to each other. And Erica Jane didn't say she was being mean, but she did say that man was being mean. And he probably was over there reminding her where she came from or how he brought her up out of the gutter. I can imagine the type of things he was probably saying to her. Jennifer Tilly says she was married to the man that created The Simpsons. And they were married for 7 years. So when they got a divorce, she got a piece of The Simpsons. She said they didn't know it was going to be running forever and ever. And it seems like motherfucking ching. Jesus. The Simpsons? I ain't mad at it. She could be dingy wingy, ding ding. Her and Kathy make sense. Her and Sutton make sense. I feel like her and Sutton make sense as friends. Kathy comes to lighten up the mood because these ladies is all down, dug deep in divorce talk. She thought she would lighten the day up with a few games, you know, a little relay race and a little duck, duck, goose. So far this week, we have had a field day at the park down to Huntsville, Alabama. We had let's go watch Ashley climb down the side of a wall for no reason over in Potomac. Now we're down here playing duck, duck, goose and having relay races. Kathy, this is the only part I don't like. I don't want to play duck, duck, goose, Kathy. When they were picking teams, Garcelle picked Boz, and I was really happy about that. For no other reason except for I don't want them to like be antagonizing each other. And I feel like since there's only two of them, clearly they have things that they can bond over, like how they're bosses, because we're watching it happen. But we ain't seen Boss be a boss yet, but she looked like one, child. And they chasing behind her like they know something, I don't know. I'm just saying, not everyone gets the same kind of reception as Boz is getting. Boz is getting a, here, please come over here, sit by me, Dorit. Dorit, my mom's best friend was the housekeeper, Dorit. And then you want to act like you don't know why Garcelle don't really feel it for you. We gonna see how long Boz feels it for you. But Boz has spent a lot of time in corporate America, so she's gonna be able to navigate that thing. One of my best friends is very corporate, boss. And so I know how what that looks like. In order for people to take you seriously, you have to carry yourself a certain kind of way and navigate a certain kind of way. I don't have the patience for it. I think, over the years we've laughed at that. A bitch like me will take my purse and my keys and tell the people I have to go pee. And then get in my car and be like, that ain't gonna work. Let me get back out here and see what else. I'm a creative. Creatives are hard to I think creatives are very hard with authority in a lot of ways. If it's rigid like that, I don't mean that creatives can't follow rules because we can follow rules. Just don't try to tell me what to do, like how to state things and things that don't make sense. You got to let me be me. You know what I'm saying? And I'll do a good job at whatever the task is. But no, corporate sometimes be like, how about you say my pleasure to every person? How come I don't ever say my pleasure? You know what I mean. And you know who my pleasure is. Anyway, who came up with that thing where you walk in a store and they scream at you from across the room? Whose idea was that? Maybe they should walk into their store and then they'll see how stupid that is. It's one thing to say greet the people when they walk in, because we all like that. We all like to be acknowledged and, say hello, but like, don't be at the back screaming, hey, welcome. That's so annoying. Anyway, where were we at? It's a lovely day over here at the beach. And it seems like the ladies had a good time. They played Kathy's games. Dorit fell down the dirt a couple few times. There was a lot of laughing and giggling, and a good time was had by all. So far, Kathy is batting 1,000 with her trip. Because they didn't even take the Duck Duck Goose thing so seriously. It was a good time, child. And I'm sure, like the part where they relaxed. I don't know if we didn't get to see that. They came back to the house. It's time for dinner. They changed for dinner. It's a lot packed in this one day. I'm tired. All this and right straight off the sprinter. Whew. Everybody's, coming down for dinner. Doree is going back and forth about how her earrings don't match her look. And I don't know why she was working so hard to get them ugly earrings, but the ones she had on at first were definitely better, in my opinion. Erica Jane was saying, yeah, I believe, just because she was like, yeah, let's just go. It ain't that serious. And I don't think Erica asked anybody besides her glam team, like, opinions about that. Her mind is made up. She know what she want to do. Boz, please help Garcelle. Boz came down doing what she does. She's shutting down the room in a beautiful yellow summer situation. Cap it with a little leather jacket. It was cute. And here comes Garcelle in some, I don't know, a little glittery party dress. Looked like it came from Forever 21. Girl, I told you, Bert, Garcelle's like, I like her a lot, but I don't like the way she dressed so much. I wish she would get help with that. Even if it ain't Boz, girl, get you a stylist or fire the one you already got. So it's time for dinner. They get to the restaurant. Everybody knows what happens when you sit down to the dinner table, especially after a good day. It's been a good day. Somebody has to start some shit. That's why we're here. At least one shit scene in every episode. Kyle, you want to take over from here? Why, sure. I would like to toast Kathy for doing such an amazing job. It's been a beautiful day. You planned a beautiful, wonderful mini vacation for us all. I'm so glad I came. And sister, cheers to you. 2, 3, 4. And another thing I'd like to add. Dorit, seems like we're the elephant in the room. And so at some point we need to have a conversation with one another about, whatever issues we have. I'm like, dang, I can't even sit down and have a couple few appetizers right straight after the toast. You literally said, Kathy, you did a really wonderful job. Straight into we need to have a really difficult conversation in front of all these people and the cameras and things. Dorit gets right straight into it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna talk now. Let's talk about BravoCon. You said you was upset with me about BravoCon, and I had talked to Erica, and Erica was like, it wasn't that big of a deal. And I was like, I didn't think it was that big of a deal either. And Kyle was like, it's not just that, it's like loads of things. It's like all these things put together made one big thing that upset me. Kyle has a long list of things, including at BravoCon. You didn't defend, what's that girl, Terry? Somebody, I want to say Alexander. I don't know his last name. Alexander. I'll put it across the screen. But I know he's a YouTuber. And he asked a question about, what's that lady? Carrie, Millenkamp, whatever her name is, Millenkamp. He said, why y'all keep trying to force her down our throats? We don't want her. Kyle, what was she supposed to say to that? He was asking you that question. So your list of things don't make sense. And I wish you would quit playing because I'm not a Dorit fan, but I feel like in this instance, Kyle, what is you really mad about? Now I know the tabloids have been talking about Mauricio and Dorit having some type of thing, and I don't believe that's true. Let me say that but I think hearing it might have something to do with it. It's really difficult, like I said, to figure out what the heck is Kyle talking about because all the things she named was really stupid. Everybody sitting at the table looking at Kyle, looking at Dorit. And Kyle was, they always accuse Dorit of talking too much. This has always been a thing that they say, Dorit, don't shut up. And Kyle said, will you listen? God gave you two eyes and a mouth for a reason. And Dorit was like, I ain't nobody trying to listen. Why don't you just STFU and listen? Oh, okay. And it's to be continued. So she didn't tell Kyle to shut the fuck up. Maybe y'all don't need to go to BravoCon no more. Because if y'all go to BravoCon friends and come back not friends, I don't know what to tell you. And Kyle, stop making people try to choose between you and Kathy. It doesn't even make sense. Kathy's kooky and she's gonna be fun, but I don't think any of them are really friends with her like that, like that. You making up issues of things that don't really, seem to be a real issue. You mad because you and Maurice can't figure it out? And you taking it out on Dorit, who you seem to fight with year after year. So for the most part, I don't know why y'all feel like y'all need to be acting like friends. Kyle said it, Dorit. We're not really friends like that, like that. So there it is. Y'all like the video, subscribe to my channel. We will get into it. It's to be continued. We talk about it next week, y'all. Bye.